Hello everybody, this is Sunny Bomb Tarot, and today's reading is going to be all about what's on the horizon for you, or what you need to look forward to. So we have a lot of oracle cards, and we have a month of the year card to see when it's coming in, and we will do some tea leaf shuffling after that, and then we'll also do some tarot. So we have a big reading today. I always think we do, and then my video is only like 40 minutes long. So we'll see what happens. And so these are the piles. For pile 1, we have this little moon crystal, this little moon charm. For pile 2, we have this believe key. And then for pile 3, we have this amethyst charm. So take your time to pick out which reading you are most drawn to, which pile you're most drawn to, and in the description there will be little numbers you can click on to get to your reading. I realize I've never explained that before, but if you watch tarot then you know it's going to be there. So let's get started with your reading. Hello pile 1, so if you chose the little moon charm, this is going to be your reading. We'll set it in the abalone shell. So let's get your oracle cards set up. We have a lot today. So our first one is from, I think it's a fairy oracle, I don't know the exact name, but it's let go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. Then we have number 10, storm warning. Then we have earthworm, discover your purpose. Then I made my own little oracle. Well, it's kind of a tarot deck a while back, and I've never used it in a reading before. So we have the Knight of Cups. I wish for the stars, the moon, and you. I want this. Commemorate and adore. Then we have number 40, Live Oak. Longevity and reliability. Then we have, I only meant to draw 2 from this oracle, but we got, or I only meant to draw 1 from this oracle, but we got 2 for every deck. So we have Thanatos. This card's really pretty. So we have Thanatos over here. Then you also got Eros. I think that's how you say it. And for when to expect this, this is a timeless reading, of course, but yours seems to be in June, and I'm recording this in May. So for those of you watching in May, your what's on the horizon is going to be coming in soon. So what I'm first getting from this is that you have a lot of expectations for yourself. There's a lot of holding on to these expectations that were put onto you. And what's on the horizon for you is letting go of these expectations and really being yourself, really being there for yourself. I'm seeing, especially with Thanatos and Storm Warning and Let Go too, that there's going to come a big change, a big, I want to say ego death for some reason. There's going to be a big kind of change in your life coming through that's going to shake things up and get you out of this mindset where you think that you have to do all these things, all these scenarios that people have put and made up for you. They want you to discover your purpose. They really want you to get out there and into the world and really see this. I'm going to get the guidebook to see what Eros would like to also say. Let me find it. It's back here. So Eros. Eros, yeah, it always talks about desire. Maybe you have a desire for something more. With Eros and the Knight of Cups, I'm sensing there's a want for something new, a want for change. So this could be a very welcome change that's coming in on the horizon for you. I wish for the stars, the moon, and you. I want this. I honestly really think for most of you that you want this change to come in. You want things to be shaken up. You want things to be different. Because right now you're kind of stuck in this card, you're stuck in your little nest over here, and you can see all the everybody else flying around you, everybody else using their wings, and you're just in your nest, and you really want to get out of there. It could be that you're still living from home or something, you're still living like with your parents, or you could just be living with somebody that you really need to break free from. You need to find your own place to live. I'd like to look at, where did I put it? I cannot find the guidebook for this. Oh no, it's right here. Sorry. So I wanted to look at Live Oak, number 40. So we have, there are enormous live oak trees in America. The live oak card is a symbol of longevity. I think longevity. Perhaps it is telling you that the journey you're on now will be long, prosperous, and full of adventures. Because your actions and intentions have been strong and reliable, others see you as solid with deep roots that are unquestionably strong. Like an ancient tree, you inspire awe and calm in people who seek shelter under your branches. Another thing the live oak card urges us to consider is the reliability of others. If someone is being insincere, providing inconsistent shelter when storms come, it may be time for you to rest elsewhere. So definitely I'm sensing a change of pace, a change of shelter perhaps. So you may be moving soon because maybe the place you're residing at now doesn't offer you as much safety. I'm getting a big sense of wanting safety in this group. Not wanting to be constricted or trapped where you are. So the storm's coming in to kind of help you shake things up, and then get you out into a safer environment. Because this one, although it may be safe, sometimes it's not the safest option possible that you could have. I'm sensing there's definitely room for you to bloom in this new environment. There's room for you, especially with all these, like, this nature. From let go to discover your purpose. There's flowers in the June card and the tree and the oak. There's definitely a stronger sense of being able to grow in this new environment. So I'm sensing on the horizon for you is a change that gets you out of where you're currently living, or a change that gets you out of your kind of anxiousness. I'm feeling like you're coming into comfort through this change, which is weird because usually in storms, like in the storm warning, you're expecting like to be shaken up and then be anxious, but this storm warning is kind of coming in to shake things up and help you find comfort. I think, especially with Thanatos in this web, I think a lot of the signs you've been seeing or any synchronicities, they're all connected to this. The web connects everything back to this. Same with Eros. I just noticed this. The diamond in his mouth kind of looks like the diamond on the back of the card. So things are definitely connecting in your life. There could be new opportunities arising before that come out of this shakeup, out of this storm. And for you, that's great news because you'll have so much more to be comfortable with. You'll finally be able to let go of this situation that you're in that's not serving you anymore, because I feel like you don't want to leave this situation without a good reason. And I think this storm warning is going to give you a good reason. I think this shakeup and this discovering your purpose is going to give you a good reason to really get out there and find your true comfort, because this seems like a temporary comfort that you're currently in. So I'd like to get some tea leaf cards to see what else we're getting at here. Let's see. So we have Vine, seek out information that'll help you. And we got Scissors, disappointment in some affair. I feel like you might be disappointed to be leaving this situation that offered you temporary comfort, but it's not in your highest good to stay in this situation. You're meant to seek out more options, because this one, it seems like you just kind of settled for this option. You could be moving in with a close friend, or a close friend could be helping you get into this new comfort. Maybe they help you with finding some of this could be jobs for you, or some of this could be moving into a new home for you. It all depends on what you've chosen to be okay with. Like what you've chosen to just accept instead of look out for more because you deserve more. What's on the horizon with sunrise? New creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. This entire storm that's coming in for you, this entire change that's coming in for you, it's all happening for your highest good, to bring in new ideas, new adventures, a fresh start. I'm feeling like for many of you who are going into a new job with this shakeup, there's definitely going to be more money coming into you because you haven't settled for this job that's just okay. You're getting stuff that's actually out there for you. And while it is an obstacle to overcome, there's another horizon here. It is an obstacle to overcome. It is well worth it in the end. I dropped a card. Let's see. We have I. Psychic ability. Trust your intuition. Trust that this process is best for you. Trust that what's coming into you will help you in the long run, and it'll help you moving forward. Definitely advice from a friend. Somebody coming in to help you, friend-wise, that they're giving you this advice, this help to get out of the situation you're currently in. And your bottom deck energy is a beautiful card, the Star. Guaranteed success. This shakeup is bound to bring you success and bound to bring you a new view of life and a new start, a fresh start that will really bring you true happiness. It won't bring you the occasional happiness that the situation you're currently in is bringing you. And now let's get into tarot and see if there's any other messages. So let's pack all of these away. They're definitely saying that you don't have to be afraid of this storm. I feel like most of you aren't, but of course, storms are always scary when you don't know what's to be expected. And that's what's going to come out of this, something you won't expect. But they're saying it's in your highest good to receive this and truly accept what's coming into your life. So let's get some tarot. What's on the horizon for group 1? What's on the horizon for group 1? We have the High Priestess. I'm seeing doors are opening for you. New changes, new options are opening for you because you're finally going through this door that's been in front of you. You're letting this change take place. 2 of Swords, there's going to be options coming in for you. Definitely the choice to move forward with this, the choice to leave behind the old and find something new. Because I have a feeling if you stay in this situation that's not in your highest good, that things will only get worse until you finally leave the situation. Because their spirits are really trying to push you out of this situation because they want you to have the best. They don't want to have to force you out of the situation you're in. So they're trying to offer it to you. Whatever's been happening to you may have been making you very tired, very anxious, overthinking. So it's good that this opportunity is coming in because it'll shake up those thoughts. It'll get you thinking in a different mindset. Then we have justice. You're getting justice for what you deserve, what you really need. We have the Magician. You can have anything you want, and spirits are very sad that you're settling for what you think you deserve, when in reality you could have everything. There's big material success coming in, big spiritual success coming in, mostly material with the King of Pentacles. Very earthly success, very connected to material things. This opportunity will provide you with something you've never dreamed you could have, with money, with this surge of power. The King of Torches. when you meet a person like this, or when this energy comes into your life, you have the will to move forward, even in danger, even when you think that if you take this step forward, it'll never be the same, because you have this want to go forward and find more. Spirits are really, really wanting you to step out of this cycle that you put yourself in, and really step into this comfort that's just ahead of you, that's just beyond this door or this window or this storm. They really want you to step out of this anxiety and into this comfort that they have laid out for you with the Ten of Cups and the Magician and the King of Pentacles and Justice. They're asking you to step away. They're asking you to, for some of you, it could be to travel somewhere else, because maybe you feel trapped in your small hometown, or maybe you feel trapped in the city. They're asking you to expand on your thoughts, because anything is possible for you. This expansion is possible for you. And they're really, really urging you to go forward with that, to look for what you really deserve. Because you don't deserve to be living in a Four of Swords energy, or living in a very anxious energy, because you deserve that comfort. I feel like maybe for a lot of your life you've been in an anxious energy, and finally this is your season to step out of that and really come into your power, and really come into your life, your true way of life, which is accepting this goodness that's coming into your life. This Ten of Cups, this Magician, this High Priestess, this King of Pentacles, this Eight of Cups. It's time to step out of this situation that you're currently in and really accept what's ahead of you. Really give it a chance, give it a shot, because you deserve these beautiful things coming in. You deserve these wonderful things coming in. I'm feeling the need to draw from these messages that I made. Let me grab them. So they're in this little red box, and they're just a bunch of paper that I wrote on. But I'm being called to kind of draw from them and see what comes out. Maybe some messages. This one wants to come out too. Any more? Okay. So let's see what we have here. So we have golden. I'm hearing it's your golden hour. Just take these as it resonates. They're very ambiguous, I guess. We have touch starved. You could also be like, I'm hearing touch starved for like something different than what you've had. You're definitely coming out of this season, or the changing of the seasons really affects you. We have gold and golden. It could be a sign there's a lot of money to come in. Oh my god, and touch again. Touch and touch starved. This could be about meeting a new person as well. Most of you, it could be money or jobs or moving house. But for some of you, I'm sensing maybe it's finding someone that fits right for you. Advice, again, getting advice from a friend, having someone really help you in this direction. We have the initial S. We have blue eyes. There were a lot of, there's an eye oracle card that you got in this reading. So we have blue eyes. We have please. We have eyes again. Oh my gosh. Definitely some synchronicities in here. Maybe you'll catch on to them better than I will. We have poetry. We have innocent. And we have befriend. So there's definitely something about befriending somebody new or getting advice from a friend. There could even be somebody new coming into your life. They could have blue eyes, or their eyes really stick out. Their name could start with S, or S could be in their last name or in their name. Definitely something about touch and being touch starved. There's something coming in for you, group one. And It's very ambiguous, I know, but on the horizon, it's definitely, there's change. And depending on um, what you're coming into this reading for or what most resonates with you, it could be changing job, changing house. Um, it could be, what was the other one? I know it could be finding a new partner. But for most of you, I'm sensing it'll be changing house or changing job. So that's what's on the horizon for you, Group 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Leave a like, leave a comment, maybe subscribe, and thank you all so much for watching. Love you all. Bye. Hello, Group 2. So if you chose the Believe key or pile 2, this is going to be a reading. So let's get your oracle cards set up. So what's on the horizon for you, Group 2? We have everything's okay. Don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way. I love that card. For 20, we have Envy. Then we have Know Your Song by House Finch. Then I made a little tarot oracle deck a while back, and I've never used it in a video, so this is the first you're seeing of it. So we have Six of Cups. You're so inspiring. Remember the good old days and family. So then we have Cornbread, Humility and Generosity, number 46. Then we have the Seed in the Archetype cards. And then we also have the Vow. I love this card. It's so beautiful. And then finally we have around, for most of you, when you could expect to see this gift or this manifestation coming in on the horizon, or when it should appear. And we have December. So let's see, what is coming in for you, Group 2? We seem to be all over the place with cards. I think you may have been envious in the past of people around you getting their manifestation sooner than you have. I'm really getting that with envy. Or you could be envious of people who have it better than you. And that's okay to feel. It's a human emotion. We're all supposed to feel envy in our lives. And I'm sensing spirits are trying to tell you everything's okay. Just because you haven't gotten your manifestation or whatever you've been hoping to come in doesn't mean it's not going to come in. They're saying everything's okay, everything's going to plan. I'm sensing the reason yours is taking longer to come in is because it's going to grow more than anybody else's manifestation. You've started out with such a little seed, and you're growing into like an enormous redwood tree. If you know what those trees are, they're the huge ones in California, I believe, and near Washington, in the US at least. But they're these giant trees, and they're saying since you've grown from such a little seed, you can expect to see the fruits of your labor immediately, because it takes a while to grow. It takes a while to really understand like how you're growing, because everybody grows in different ways. We're not as straightforward as plants. Our emotional growth could end up in circles or spirals, like this, kind of like the roots of a tree, like the rings of a tree. We could just end up going in spirals. And I know they aren't really spirals on a tree, but I'm sensing that you're kind of sad with your growth. And what's on the horizon for you is this kind of beautiful growth that you've been waiting for. It could also be you're waiting for a friend, a soulmate, a person coming in as well with the Vow. This person could be coming in. Maybe somebody from the past with the Six of Cups. Remember the good old days with family. They could have felt like a found family to you, and they're finally coming back into your life and offering you something with this Vow. I'd like to look at cornbread and know your song with the house finch. So let's see where cornbread is. So we have cornbread. Cornbread is a staple at a great many dinner tables in the American South. Nearly every culture has its signature bread. Consider the expansive benefits of being humble and more generous. Although generosity seems like the opposite of selfishness, it can be a healthy exercise to remember that giving can make you feel better as well. It honestly, this really reminds me of the Six of Pentacles, cornbread. There's a sense that you may have been holding on to things that you don't need to hold on to anymore. Especially doubts or anxious thoughts. Maybe you're holding back these things because you don't want other people to know them, but they're saying it's okay to share these thoughts. It's okay to share how you feel. If not with another person, then writing it down in a journal. It can be very helpful to expel these negative energies that are clogging up our brain or our chakras. It's very helpful to really work through, the negative energy and really understand where it's coming from. Your group reminds me a lot of shadow work, doing that shadow work to really understand how this manifestation is growing, or doing that shadow work to really understand maybe why you rely on some people more than others. You may have relied on this person in the past, and when they left, it was a hit to the heart because you relied on them, and then they come back with this vow to never leave you again. But it could be hard for you to accept if you don't do this shadow work, if you don't see why their leaving hurt you so much, or why you feel the way you feel about them. That's a very specific message for some of you. So let's find House Finch. Let's see. If you like Finch, have ever been deemed not enough, remember this is exactly how House Finch escaped his gilded cage. Despite being judged as not enough, Finch still sings like a star. You too have a strength, a song. Do you know what it is? I'm feeling like you may not value yourself as much as other people, and that maybe that courage, that self-confidence is coming in on the horizon as well. Because if you don't value yourself as a person, it's hard to receive manifestations and believe you deserve them. That could be why this manifestation has been held up, because you don't believe that you deserve this. I'm just now seeing that these wires are broken on the cage, these little metal poles, because Finch wasn't seen as anything much. He's not as flamboyant as a parrot might be, or a macaw. But that doesn't mean your worth is any less. Some people have this energy on the outside of them that shows more than others, especially with social media. Maybe you let social media bring you down, because there is this definitely something about looking in the mirror as well. You really need to use shadow work as a way to work on yourself, to really realize how important you are. And we never look like the parrots that we want to look like. We never look like the people we want to look like, because there's so many standards ahead of us that we believe we should look like, but a lot of them are they can't be obtained. They're not realistic standards. Being ultra supermodel skinny isn't a realistic standard. Of course, it seems like that for the models out there, the people we see daily, the people who are famous, but I found that what's most important to me when I remember these thoughts is the little things in life. And I know that sounds corny, but like just being able to sit and talk with my grandma about stuff, and just having these little moments of fun. And although it may not be having the perfect body, it's these little moments that give me more joy than having a perfect body would. And I feel like that's something you have to come to terms with. There's, for the people out there watching this reading who believe they have to have a perfect body to deserve things, that's not true at all. What's true is recognizing your worth as you are, because you are beautiful, you are gorgeous, and we're all beautiful and gorgeous in our own ways. We don't need, if everybody looked the exact same like a supermodel, it would just be so bland in life. There's no flavor. There's no personality in everybody being the exact same. That's why everybody's so beautiful, because there's so many different ways you can look. I really think I need to express that to you. You are beautiful and you deserve good things. You need to break free of this expectation that's holding you down, because everything's okay. You're exactly as you should be. And you deserve good things. You deserve what's coming on the horizon for you. You deserve a person who loves you endlessly. You deserve somebody, you deserve people around you that really value you. And if they don't, they aren't your people. Because you deserve more than a flaky relationship. Let's see what's on the horizon for you, group 2. Let's see what's on the horizon for you. We have Owl. Good advice from a wise person. We have Rose. Romance is in the air. I'm sensing this vow could be from somebody who sees you maybe after you do this shadow work, or after you find the value in yourself. And they're like, wow, this person is gorgeous. And then you'll know at that point, yeah, I am gorgeous. I am handsome. I am beautiful. And I deserve these things. Because although you may not have seen it before, you will in that moment. There's definitely something about family here, family wishes coming true. It could be found family, regular family, but wishes that you have are coming true. Definitely with yoke, I think that's how you say it. I don't know what this is, but it talks about feeling tied down or frustrated. And especially with the rock on this house finch right here, and the cage that he was in, you feel tied down and frustrated. You feel like you don't deserve these good things. And they're saying you don't have to feel tied down, and you don't have to feel the way that you are in this situation. Let's get some more tea leaf cards. Oh, I dropped 2. Let's see. So, these 2 cards came up in the last reading for group 1. We have Scissors, disappointment in some affair. You may be disappointed to hear these things. To hear that I'm sensing it's disappointing to hear that it's hard to achieve the perfect body. And it's disappointing to hear, I know. But you are beautiful in your own way. There's guaranteed success for you in finding your beauty and finding what you deserve, because you deserve that. There's problems going to be resolved. You don't have to worry about, because perfect is such a suggestive word, such a opinionated word. As long as you think you're perfect, and you can still view yourself objectively when you may be in the wrong, I think that's the best that we can be as people. And definitely, it's okay to be disappointed in not being able to achieve the perfect body. But you'll get over it, and you'll see how beautiful you really are. You are a gorgeous person, and you deserve people who value that. So, let's see what's coming in for what's on the horizon for you with tarot cards. let's put this over here. Now let's get the tarot out. What's coming in for group 2 spirits? What's on the horizon? We have the 7 of Swords. Definitely disappointment of some kind. But not with the fact that... Oh, sorry. Not with the fact that, I think this wants to be reversed. It could be very disappointing to hear these words from me. I'm sensing this is like a current energy. I'm sorry it is that way. But you will be able to overcome this. You deserve better things. You deserve to have this high ground, to really see yourself in a beautiful light, because you are. And you deserve this, what's coming in for you. And it takes time to grow. And it takes time to experience and let yourself feel these emotions with the Prince of Cups. It takes time to really accept what you have experienced and really move forward, knowing that it's so hard to give ourselves self-confidence in a time like this. It may be a good idea for you to avoid social media for a while if you use it quite a bit, because it could help cleanse the negativity, the night. It will take some time to overcome this, but as soon as you do, you end up loving yourself as well as perhaps loving another. You deserve love in your life, whether that should be self-love and romantic love and familial love. You deserve love in your life. You don't deserve to always be against yourself with your own thoughts. And it'll take time to grow to understand that. What's on the horizon for you, group 2, is understanding and really doing the shadow work to love yourself as you are. Because you deserve that. You deserve to be loved, and you deserve to love yourself. There's growing to be done, and there's emotions to be felt. And that's the beauty of it all, of being human, is to go through these and come out on top and be stronger than ever before. And I believe in you, group 2. Let's get some messages. Let's see if there's anything that needs to be said. This is just some messages I wrote down just on some paper, and let's see if we get anything, any signs, any synchronicities, to let you know you're in the right place, or just to offer more information. We have October as well. We have December for when this could come in. This could also come in October, or something could happen in October. We have delights. We have the letter P. We have iris. I could also be mentioning Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. We have bronze. We have silver as well. We have explore. We have the letter X, or it could be an initial, of course, but it could also be in placement of an initial. So we have feather. We have T. We have wisteria. I believe that's a flower. We have home. We have omniscient. We have lily, so another flower. Definitely something about family and home, because we have family again. And we have bees. Bees could be a sign for you. So thank you so much, group 2, for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. Maybe subscribe if you like it. Thank you so much for watching, group 2. I really appreciate you being here. And I'll see you guys all in the next reading. Love you. Bye. Hello, group 3. If you chose the Amethyst charm, or if you chose just pile 3 in general, this is going to be your reading. So we'll be seeing what's on the horizon for you today. So let's go get into it. We have first one, debt paid off. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you in your life. This could be literal debt, so like money problems, this could be lifted, or it could be, I'm sensing emotional debt, maybe just having a burden lifted off your shoulders. With 36, we have second chakra, Archangel Ariel. This one talks about, I believe it's intimacy and confidence, I think sensuality, things like that. So then we have listen for spirit with the barn owl. We have, so this is my own tarot oracle deck that I made just on some flashcards, and this is the first time I'm using it in a reading. So we have 10 of Cups. We're together in my dreams. I'll always be here. So we have shared dream. So you may have shared dreams with a person, or maybe you have a shared dream of some kind, like in real life, like having your shop together, having a bakery together, something like that. And we have a song that's I Lived by One Republic. So that could be significant to you. We have number 2, pair of shoes, coupling or partnership. There's definitely something about romance in this reading. A romance or a partnership could be on the horizon. We have the poet and the archetype deck. And we also have, oh, we have 3 for this pile. Interesting. So we have the thread. And we have Anima Mundi, I believe, is how you say it. So we'll put this here, and then as a timeline, this is just a timeless reading, so take it as it resonates. But for when you could expect to see this coming in is in July. So if you're watching this as I posted it, that is about 2-3 months away. 2 months away. So let's get started with your reading. Off the bat, I'm sensing you're coming free from this emotional debt or this material debt that you've been in for a while, and you're really beginning to notice these signs. I'm really looking at these wings from the barn owl and Archangel Ariel. So there's, and in debt paid off, using your wings to get out of a situation because you're finally able to fly again. There's definitely something with romance here and sensuality, with romance. So I'd like to take a look at some of the meanings, especially for the archetypes, and I'd like to see what barn owl means as well, because we know listen for spirit, but I want to see if there's any other meanings. A messenger between the worlds, bringing word from the realm of spirits and ghosts. Close your eyes and open your ears to the sound of spirit. There's definitely synchronicities and signs coming in for you. We may be able to get some at the end of the reading with my little box messages, so we'll see if any of those resonate. Any of these could resonate as well, so the number 36 or any of the numbers on the archetype cards, and number 2 as well. Now, let's see. Maybe you've met this person you're supposed to be with in your dreams. They could like the band One Republic, or it could just be a sign. If you listen to it, you could listen to the lyrics and see if there's any messages in there. But let's see what is in the archetype book that we can see. So let's check out the thread first. Where is it? LXX. I think that's 120, but I'm not certain. So there's definitely meanings coming in. There's definitely synchronicities and signs coming in, pulling yourself up out of this cave and into the light, into this rainbow. On the horizon for you, my group 3, is there's so many rainbows in these archetype cards. But on the horizon for you, my group 3, I'm sensing, even in July there's a rainbow, I just noticed, but I'm sensing for you that there's a new beginning in romance, or perhaps for some of you could just be a freedom. For most of you, I'm sensing romance, though, a new partnership. It could even be friendship for some of you. But there may be songs or images that have been coming to you out of nowhere that are signs from spirit, to listen to spirit. There's a lot about songs in this, listening, and maybe a lyric hits different than normal. Maybe it sticks in your head more, and that's something to check out and see if that's a sign from them. So let's go look at the poet. This person that you like, or this person that is coming in, could be a poet, or they could like poetry. So this is about seeking out the truth, about deep honesty and reflection, seeing the big picture and finding your voice. Sorry, I was just thinking. So definitely something about seeing the truth, really opening your eyes and seeing these signs from spirit, seeing this person coming in, seeing the beauty that's coming in for you with all these rainbows, all this positive energy coming in. There's definitely a person coming in. I'm sensing this person has really strong energy, really beautiful energy. I might have to go get my romance lyric cards for you to see if anything pops up, because they are also songs. So I'll definitely get those for you in a little bit, and we'll see if we can get anything else from this person. So let's check out Anima Mundi, which is the last card in this archetype deck. It talks about accepting all and rejecting none. It's a multifaceted, multi-dimensional layer, literal and the imaginal, rational and the mythic. This is destiny. I feel like this person you're going into is destiny. This card in tarot decks usually means the world as well. So it's about coming through this cycle, releasing yourself from past trauma. You could be going on a spiritual journey, and you're finally at the end of it. You're at the peak of if you know the journey, you start as the fool when you first enter spirituality, and you end up at the world. And this is where you are right now. This is about undying love. This is about, not in the sense of the Eros archetype, but in the sense of love lasting through lifetimes, love lasting through dimensions. It's a love everlasting that you're going to experience with this person, group 3. And that's a beautiful thing. You deserve this. You've worked so hard on your spiritual journey, and you've worked so hard for this person, this pair. I feel like you're 2 peas in a pod and 2 matching pairs of shoes for this card. I feel like there's definitely a melancholy. I don't know why I have to say that word, but to this romance, to whoever's coming in, because they truly understand you, and I feel like that's been something you've been seeking out, is to be understood by this person, or by a person. So let's get some tea leaf oracles, and we'll see anything else that we need to know. So we have Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. I'm not sure what that could be. Let me see if I can get any information on that. So we have Tower, solid foundation and success with effort. We have Beetle, good fortune. And we have the Key, successful outcome to your problems. I feel like somebody around you, when you first meet this person, might not trust them, or might, not in the sense of trust, but in like the sense that they don't want you to be with somebody, maybe. So they're behaving maybe stupidly, and they're saying these things about this person that just aren't true. So this could just be a warning to watch out for that, and take it as it resonates, but always use your own intuition and your own knowledge to make these decisions. We have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. There's so much opening up for you, group 3, so many solid foundations being built, and so much success and fortune coming in for you. We have honor and respect will come to you. This person could treat you like a queen or like a king. For feather, we have someone you know is undependable and insincere. This could be talking about this turkey person that is talking about just saying these bad things about this person that's coming into your life. We also have broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. What is that about? Let me see. This could be about a certain wish that you've had that might not suit you now. This could be a wish you had before you started your spiritual journey, and after going through it, you may not find this wish as suitable for you. Or a spirit may not give you this wish because it doesn't suit you. You deserve, this could be asking for less than what you deserve. You may need to reword your wish with this. I'm also sensing, with this debt being paid off, if it is a monetary meaning, we have shark. So take care, there will be loss of material wealth. So maybe just be aware of your money. Don't go spending it all in one place, like they say. But again, take it as it resonates. And just use the best of your knowledge to decide. So let's get all these out of here. And we'll get into your tarot, and I'll get those cards as well with the lyrics, because I believe those can be important for you. I'm feeling, a song coming to mind is I Still Wonder by the Chain Gang of 1974. That one's really making sense right now. It's also, it just started playing on my Spotify. So let's get some additional information. What's coming on the horizon for group 3? What's coming on the horizon for group 3? We have Seven of Pentacles. You've been waiting for this. You've been waiting for this opportunity or this person. We have the Magician. Beautiful card. You definitely manifested this. You definitely know your worth. We have the Universe. I believe this is the world in this deck. But it's showing and I don't want to get what's it called on YouTube. So we're gonna use the Lovers. We're gonna use the Lovers to cover that up real quick. Okay, so we have the Lovers as well. So we have the Lovers as well. So definitely love coming in. Definitely a I'm sensing like a universally, what's the word for it? Like a universal love, like a love that transcends time and universe. We have Hanged Man as well. You have so many major arcana cards. This person is meant to be in your life. You're meant to be with this person, and this person's meant to be with you. More, we have the Empress. This is beautiful energy, group 3. This is big change, a big celebration coming in for you. This person is safe for you. This person loves to give to you and you give to them as well. It's not a give and take a relationship. It's kind of that happy medium that everybody searches for. This big change is coming in for you, and you're able to be with this amazing person. Let me go get those cards with the lyrics real quick. I'll be back in 1 second. Hello, group 3. I'm back. I have the lyric cards that I made now, and let's see if there's any messages that want to come through to you from this person. So we'll see if they have anything to say to you. So my group 3, what does this person coming into group 3's life want to tell them, or any messages for them? We have Faded by Opia, and when I dream, you're there with me. There's dream again. You're leaving me faded. I'd say 3 words to keep you here, but every fear is leaving me faded. You're leaving me faded. They may be scared to say I love you for a while. I don't know why, but that could be a sign. We have Teeth by 5 Seconds of Summer. Fight so dirty, but your love so sweet. Talk so pretty, but your heart's got teeth. Late night devil, put your hands on me, and never ever ever let go. So most of you can decipher that meaning. But as well, it could just mean they love you fiercely is another thing I'm getting. We have Affection by Between Friends. I'm looking for affection in all the wrong places, and we'll keep falling on each other to fill the empty spaces. I'm sensing they may have been in love with somebody before, and they felt like it wasn't... What is that? Can we explain this, spirits? We have I wear glasses. They may have seen you before while they were dating a person they weren't meant to be with. We have I wear glasses by the Mating Ritual. Well, I've been watching you from way across the room. I like the way your body moves. You're pushing like a riot, acting like you like it, and I won't let you down. I wear glasses so that I can see you better. So they may have seen you before and they just didn't realize how important you would be in their life. You could have also been more on your spiritual journey at this time. I'm seeing 555 on the camera, so that could be a sign. We also have Vice by Lisbon. What's your vice? You got me drinking till I'm sober, making love till it's over. You've got me thinking on what's your vice? What's your vice? So you seem too good to be true to this person. I'm sensing they've had love before with kind of, what was the word for it? Word. They've had love with like conditions before. They've never had unconditional love that you are here to offer them. Do we have anything else, spirits? We have Wait by Maroon 5. Oh, let me apologize. I'll make up for all those times. Your love, I don't want to lose. I'm begging you. So they definitely have seen you before. I don't know if you've seen them before, but they could have seen you at a party, I'm feeling, and they just didn't come up to you because they were probably dating somebody at the time that has conditional love for them. On the bottom deck, we have Sweet Talk by Saint Motel. You're probably not aware that I'm even here. Well, you might not know I exist, but I don't even care. Sweet talk, everything you say sounds like sweet talk to my ears. So for most of you, this person's seen you before and didn't initiate contact the first time. But coming up on the horizon for you, they're going to initiate that contact with you. So let's get some of these little paper messages in this box I have. So let's see what comes out. That's a lot of messages. And there's one that fell back here. Oh, almost fell through. Okay. Let's see. There's one over here as well. Oh, and below the camera. I almost didn't see that. Okay, so we have photographs. We have friendship. So you may start out as friends before moving on to being lovers. We have feng shui. I hope I'm saying that right. I have no idea. But that's about putting the items in your house a certain way to be more in harmony with nature. So that could be significant somehow. We have elegant. We have soul. We have eyes. Their eyes could be very attractive, or they could be very eye-catching. We have superposition. There's a song by Young the Giant called Superposition. We have seasons. One of the groups got this one as well. We have green eyes. This person could have green eyes for some of you. We have hope. This person hopes to be with you. We have dream again. Oh my gosh. If you see this person in your dreams, it's a big confirmation for you. We have pretty. They could think you're pretty or you think they're pretty, etc. We have J. That could be an initial for their name or yours. We have midnight. Maybe you've gone to clubs or clubbing and this person's seen you. We have opposite. They could be your opposite, like opposites attracting. We have September. So I can't remember what your other card was. Let me see. So July, September, those could be significant months. And we have Echo. So that is all for your reading today, Group 3. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you really liked it, maybe even consider subscribing and sharing with your friends. Thank you so much for watching Group 3. Have an amazing day. Love you guys. Bye!